Is salary the only deciding factor to choose a country to settle down? Well, I think it's not only the factor, but it's one of the important factors for immigrants. So today I'm going to compare salaries in the UK versus US and see which country is paying how much for the same jobs. And then we'll discuss the reasoning for differences in the salary in both the countries. Hello guys, I'm Sarika and welcome to my channel, Your Knowledge Buddy. So let's get started with today's topic. According to United Nations Economic Commission for Europe, the USA citizens grosses a higher salary than the average UK person. The average gross salary in the USA was the fifth highest in the world at $4,893 per month, while the UK was in 14th place on the list with an average of $3,461 per month. I'm going to start first with salary comparison for few jobs like doctor, nurses, IT roles, engineering roles. Also, I'm comparing New York salary versus London, and I'm using Glassdoor salary calculator for this comparison. So let's start with job 1, which is registered nurses. Registered nurses are paid an annual average salary of $87,000 in New York versus London, where they are paid $47,000. So there's a difference of $40,000. Job 2, doctors. In New York, the average salary of doctors are USD 135,000 and in London it is 67,000 US dollars. So there's a difference of $67,000. Job 3, research analyst. In New York, the average salary of research analyst is USD 78,000 and in London it is 45,000 US dollars. So you can see there's a difference of 32,000 USD. Job 4, chef. In New York, the average salary of chef is USD 54,000 and in London it is 30,000 US dollars. So there's a difference of 23,000 USD. Job 5, IT developer. In New York, the average salary of IT developer is USD 101,000 and in London it is 66,000 USD. So again, there's a difference of around 35,000 USD. Now let's take job 6 as secondary teachers. In New York, the average salary of secondary teacher is USD 96,000 and in London it is 39,000 USD. So there's a difference of 56,000 US dollars. Job 7, sales manager. In New York, the average salary of sales manager is USD 80,000 and in London it is 62,000 US dollars. So there's a difference of 18,000 USD. Job 8, digital marketing. In New York, the average salary of digital marketing is USD 66,000 and in London it is 49,000 US dollars. So there's a difference of 17,000 USD in both the jobs. Job number 9, supply chain manager. So let's look at in New York, the average salary of supply chain manager is USD 86,000 and in London it is 56,000 USD. So you can see there's a difference of already 29,000 US dollars. Job 10, social media specialist. In New York, the average salary of social media specialist is USD 57,000 and in London it is 43,000 US dollars. Again, there's a difference of 14,000 USD. However, I have found one job with an exceptional situation or case. In New York, the average salary of carer are USD 34,000 and in London it is 34,000 US dollars. So this is the only job which I found where the average salary is almost the same in both the cities, New York and London. Now, as you can see from my examples that US pays more salary than the UK. So let's talk about the reasoning why US pay more salary as compared to the UK. So reason 1 which I have categorized is cost of living, like your rent, your groceries. So one report published in 2021 had put USA in 18th place in the world on a cost of living index and the UK in 29th place. So you can see the cost of living is higher in the US and hence paid higher salary. Firstly, we must also know that the cost of living and wages varies from city to city and hence salaries also vary from city to city. So for my comparison, I'll be using New York and London. So let's take example of house rent for one bedroom flat in New York, which is $1,493 per month versus $1,564 per month in London, which is more or less the same in both the cities. Average monthly grocery in New York is $471 per month versus $286 in London. Average utility bills in New York is $165 monthly versus $123 in London. So you can see there is some difference in the cost of living in the US versus UK, and hence Americans draws more salary than British. Also, just an example, if you buy a McD or KFC burger in the USA, you pay more in the USA as compared to what you pay in the UK. So this cost is not the same in all the cities, and hence cost will vary from city to city. Reason 2, weekly hours. In the USA, the weekly hour is 34.4 hours versus in the UK, which is 32.25 hours. The Brits also get more time off, with workers by law given 5.6 weeks of paid vacation time per year. In USA, there is no such law, and paid time off is an agreement between an employer and the employee. The UK has less public holidays, though at 8 days, with the USA enjoying 10 national public holidays. While the British public have been dealing with drastically increasing property prices, they also live in smaller houses. Studies have found that Britain's houses on average are some of the smallest in Europe at around 818 square feet. American citizens on average can enjoy much larger living areas with an average house sizes of around 260 square foot. Reason 3, healthcare. UK healthcare cost is completely covered by the UK government versus US, where government doesn't pay your medical bills, and hence they are paid more salary so that they can afford it, or is covered privately by their employer. Reason 4, market demand is lower in the UK versus US. Due to huge demand in US, there are lots of jobs for tech and hence more competition. So employers want to recruit best minds, and hence they are ready to pay more than their competitor to get the brightest and cream people in their organization. However, in the UK, there is less demand and less competition, and hence salaries are not as high as USA. Now, reason 5, retirement savings. Since US government doesn't support or provide anything for retirement or pension contribution, hence US people need to save more for their retirement and also for any kind of emergency, like say if you're fired or out of work. However, in the UK, the retirement plan is supported by the pension contribution, and also if you lose job, government does support you with some monetary contribution till the time you don't find the job, and also provide assistance with job search. So those were my 5 reasonings. Now, before we wrap this video, did you know that in total there are 56 billionaires based in the UK according to the Forbes report published in spring 2021, while the USA has the most billionaires in the world with 724. However, I chose UK over US. If you want to know my reasoning, you can watch this video, and I will also link it in the video description. Thanks for watching my video till the end, and I'll see you soon with my next video. Till then, keep learning.